Alright, what's up guys? It's MMA Analyst here to give you my betting picks for UFC 138. Let's get right down to it. Mark Muñoz, Chris Leben. This is a platinum pick for Mark Muñoz. He should be able to get the fight to the ground. He should be able to control Chris Leben, tire him out to the point where Chris Leben's, really tired when they get back to the feet. Takes away a lot of the power that Chris Leben does have. And since he's more tired anyways, when he gets back to the feet, Chris Leben is then easier to get taken down again. So I do have Mark Muñoz being able to basically control where the fight goes. Once it gets to the ground, be able to be active enough to keep the fight on the ground so that it's not stood up. And if he doesn't get a stoppage, just be able to do this over and over and over again. The only worry in this fight is that Mark Muñoz gets caught with a Chris Leben haymaker on the way in at some point, or Mark Muñoz isn't smart enough or have a crew behind him that's smart enough to say what we're not going to do is go out here and brawl with somebody who has to win by brawl. Chris Leben won't win this fight any other way. Even if they stood and just exchanged and didn't brawl, Chris Leben probably wouldn't win. He needs to brawl. So I do have Mark Muñoz winning this fight. I do have it as a platinum pick, and I think at minus 265, that's pretty good numbers there. Brad Pickett versus Renan Barão. Brad Pickett's the underdog here. I am going with Brad Pickett. This is going to be a gold pick. I do think he's going to be able to depict and decide where the fight goes. If he wants to sprawl and brawl, I think he'll be able to do that. The issue is that Barão obviously knows how to win, and he's been able to kind of put out a game plan and go out there, train with some of the best. Jose Aldo's his training partner. He's ready, basically. If he wins this fight, whoever wins this fight is going to be in title contention. So both of these guys have a lot on the line. I do think that the main thing will be the wrestling of Brad Pickett and the hands of Brad Pickett. As long as he doesn't get submitted during a scramble or something like that, Brad Pickett should be able to win this fight. It is the underdog bet. I do think that it is worth betting. I can't really rank it any higher than a gold, but I do think that Brad Pickett is going to win this fight. Next, Thiago Alves versus Papy Abedi. Minus 235 for Thiago Alves. I would put this as a diamond. I'm like real close. I'm sorry, minus 345 for Thiago Alves. I'm this close to making it a diamond pick, except for the fact that we haven't seen Papy Abedi against somebody at this level yet. It's very possible that he can hang with Thiago Alves, and it's very possible that he can get Thiago Alves to the ground and kind of do what he does. Very good jiu-jitsu, very good wrestling, very good judo, but it's not as good wrestling, at least that's what it looks like, as these American wrestlers. The people that he's been controlling on the ground have all been non-Americans. Basically all guys that aren't that great in wrestling. Thiago Alves is huge. So, another reason why it's not a diamond pick, Thiago has obviously always the issue of cutting weight. If he's going to make weight, if he does make weight, how good is he when it comes to how good is the shape he's in? Did he have to cut too much? Is he going to be drained? There's a lot of things that happen when you're dealing with guys that are as big and strong as Thiago Alves who have to cut weight. So with the whole weight thing, with Papy Abedi being pretty much untested at this level, but having the tools to potentially pull off an upset. It's not a diamond pick, but it's still Thiago Alves should win this fight. Platinum pick for Thiago Alves. Etim versus Faaloloto. This fight is ridiculous, to be honest. I can't give a diamond pick on something like this. Minus 600. It's crazy. He absolutely should win this fight, Terry Etim. Absolutely. And to be honest, I don't see a way that he doesn't win this fight. This is as diamond a pick as there's ever been. But just for the simple fact that you would have to put so much money to get so little return, I'm just gonna put this as a silver pick. It's not even good for parlays. It's not even good for parlays. You're not gonna get any kind of money off of Terry Etim. So I'm not exactly sure what you want to do with this, or if you want to do anything with it, because obviously the risk reward, what if somehow there's some kind of freak whatever and Terry Etim loses? Well, then you just put a whole bunch of money out for nothing. So it's going to be a silver pick for Terry Etim. It's not a silver pick, kind of like some fights where I'm not sure who's going to win, and it's an underdog and they're unknowns or whatever the situation is. This is a silver pick where Terry Etim absolutely is going to win. But at minus 600, it's just ridiculous. Cyrille Diabaté versus Anthony Perosh. That's a gold pick for Cyrille Diabaté. I see him knocking out Anthony Perosh. I don't see this fight going the distance. If you do want to take a look at maybe betting on this fight to not go the distance, this fight, they might even do the whole, is it going to make it out of the first round type of a thing. Like certain fights, they don't even want to put not the distance because just that the odds are going to be too good in your favor. Thiago Alves fight is not going to go the distance, I don't think. Brad Pickett, Renan Barão, very possibly could be a fight of the night. Absolutely. Same thing with Chris Leben, Mark Muñoz, but Mark Muñoz's style is most likely going to not allow that to happen. Submission, I don't see anybody submitting anybody out of these crew. Maybe Terry Etim. I did say maybe he might win by a submission. Maybe like a first round submission. But anyways, like that could be a bet that you might want to take. Put some money on Terry Etim for submission of the night. Undercard, a do not bet with Justin Edwards and John Maguire. Just leave that alone. If you do have to put parlays together, put the money on Justin Edwards. Michihiro Omigawa over Jason Young. This very well could be a submission of the night as well. But he's gonna have to do what he does, get out there and just, I don't know, he's going to have to fight harder or something. Omigawa is in trouble right now. He absolutely cannot lose this fight. Even though he was robbed in his last fight, it still would be 3 losses in a row after fighting in the UFC prior to that and losing 2 times in a row. So, I mean, right now he's 0-4 in the UFC, and this would make him 0-5. So, I do think Omigawa is going to win. I do say it's a platinum pick, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Rob Broughton over Philip DeFries. This is, again, an underdog pick. Rob Broughton, I do have him winning. I think that he will be able to stuff the takedowns of DeFries. I do think that he will be able to stuff the takedowns. I think DeFries will get tired. I think Rob Broughton will end up winning a pretty ugly, sloppy fight. It's going to be a gold pick. Che Mills over Chris Cope. That is my diamond pick for the event. I think all around he's just going to be the better fighter. I don't really see where Chris Cope is going to threaten Che Mills. I mean, if it goes to the ground, Che Mills will... I mean, it's probably not going to go to the ground, but if it did, Che Mills is better on the ground. And if it stays on the feet, I think he's got the more crisp Muay Thai. So Che Mills wins that. And then Chris Cariaso, Vaughan Lee. That is a do not bet. So there you go. If you have any questions or anything, you know what to do. Email me, BetMMA@hotmail.com. MMA, it's important. Peace.